Introduction. Writer Stanley Houghton. Genre one-act comedy/social satire. Theme family selfishness, materialism, hypocrisy. Setting a middle-class home in England. Detailed summary. The play begins in the house of Mrs. Slater, who lives with her husband Henry Slater and daughter Victoria. They receive shocking news that grandfather Abel Merriweather, Mrs. Slater's father, is dead. Instead of mourning, Mrs. Slater becomes excited about taking her father's belongings before her sister arrives. She is shown as greedy and practical rather than emotional. Stealing begins. Mrs. Slater and her husband secretly move the grandfather's bureau, cupboard, into their room, take his new slippers, plan to claim other valuable items. Their daughter Victoria feels uncomfortable, but her parents ignore her feelings. Arrival of Mrs. Jordan. Soon, Mrs. Slater's sister, Mrs. Jordan, arrives with her husband, Ben Jordan. She pretends to be sad, but she is equally selfish. Both sisters start arguing about their father's belongings, accuse each other of greed, discuss who should get what after the funeral. They even talk about insurance money, funeral arrangements, cheap versus expensive. Shocking twist. Suddenly, grandfather Abel Merriweather enters the room alive. Everyone is shocked because they thought he was dead. The truth is, he was just sleeping deeply. They wrongly assumed he had died. Grandfather's reaction. The grandfather realizes his daughters were dividing his property. They were not truly sad about his death. He becomes angry and disappointed at their selfish behavior. Smart decision. To teach them a lesson, he announces he will change his will, says he will marry again to Mrs. Shorrock, a widow, decides not to leave his property to his daughters. This shocks the daughters, who suddenly become loving and caring again, but it is too late. Ending. The play ends humorously but with a strong message. The daughter's greed is exposed. The grandfather regains control and dignity. Their fake love is revealed. Main themes: greed and selfishness. Family members care more about property than love. Hypocrisy. They pretend to be sad but act selfishly. Family conflict. Rivalry between sisters. Moral lesson: respect elders genuinely, not for material gain. Main characters. Abel Merriweather, clever old man, represents wisdom. Mrs. Slater, greedy and practical daughter. Mrs. Jordan, hypocritical and competitive sister. Henry Slater, weak husband. Ben Jordan, calm but supports his wife Victoria, innocent child, symbol of honesty. Moral lesson. The play teaches that people should value relationships over material possessions, and selfishness ultimately leads to shame.